All right, y'all. So a lot of people have questions about the builder in NBA 2K26. How different it's going to be from NBA 2K25. I don't know if you guys realize, but NBA 2K has already shared 5 builds with us, sharing their attributes, giving us an opportunity to see what the builder's looking like in NBA 2K26. In today's video, we're going to be learning about the new Steph Curry build. What does a small guard build look like on the new game? We're about to get into all the details. If any of you guys are new here, you want to stay up to date with the latest information on 2K26, drop a like, drop a sub, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Let's get to the video. It's AllCity. Load up that clip. Some players think that tall guard builds are going to be the wave, and it's going to render small guard builds irrelevant on NBA 2K26. But Mike Wang has already confirmed that both tall guard builds and small guard builds have an opportunity to be effective on the new game. Like I mentioned in the intro, I don't think a lot of people have realized how many builds 2K has already shared with us, giving us some insight into the new builder. This video may just help you guys create your first build. If you have some insight on the builder, maybe you'll be able to be ahead of the pack. Ronnie 2K, he's already confirmed that when it comes to 3-point shooting guard builds, Steph Curry is leading the way, and it's not even close.
It's that time again, time to break down the top 10 rated players in NBA 2K26 in terms of 3-point. This list has and will continue to be led by Stephen Curry. The guy is head and shoulders above everybody else in the league. There's probably no doubt about that, and has been for years. Rounding off the list with the most 3-pointers in the league at 320, I'm of course talking about Anthony Edwards. Why isn't he higher than number 10? Well, let's break it down. He made 4 threes per 36, which is actually in line with a lot of people that aren't even on this list. Even though he shot at a huge volume and he played a lot of minutes, that number, when you get into the analytics and how we do ratings, that number is impressive. He is top 10, but he's not number 1 or in the top 3 because of that. My old buddy, Klay Thompson, again an 89.
Ronnie 2K, change my 3-point rating right now. Right now. Friggin' hater.
Look, everybody was talking about how Klay had kind of a down year in his first season in Dallas. If you look at his threes per 36, it's actually remarkable. He is 7th in per 36 in 3 points made, and he made them at a 39% clip. So if that's a down year, we're expecting a massive pickup. Isaiah Joe, he is the 5th guy, also at an 88. Isaiah Joe actually was the 3rd highest per 36 player in terms of 3 points made, and he did it at a ridiculous 41.2%, higher than Stephen Curry actually. A name that I saw a lot of feedback on is the next guy, Sam Hauser. He's gonna have to take a big step up with all the names that they're missing. He made almost 4 threes per 36 at a 41.6% clip, and 84% of the time he shoots the ball, he's shooting up a 3, which is the 5th highest in the league.
So you guys just got some insight as to how 2K goes about handing out 3-point player ratings for NBA players on NBA 2K26. Steph Curry leading the way, and we're about to get into that particular build on NBA 2K26 in just a second, but between Sam Hauser and Isaiah Joe, those are probably some jump shots that you guys may want to consider for the new game. I already know the good folks over at NBA 2K Labs will be running tests on the absolute best jump shots with the largest green windows for the new game. And if you guys want that type of insider information, you can sign up at NBA2KLab.com and use promo code AllCity to save yourself 20%. And here's a look at the first Steph Curry small guard build for NBA 2K26. I kind of wanted to zone in on their attributes and see what 2K thinks is sufficient to match Steph Curry's play. He's at the point guard position. He's 6'1", 185 pounds with a 6'2" wingspan. And right above my head, you guys see the scouting report for Steph Curry. It says he has unlimited off the dribble range. He also has a lightning quick release. He's an unrivaled relocation shooter, an elite pick and roll weapon, and he's basically impossible to guard. So these are the stats that 2K says are impossible to guard. Right off rip, you guys see this build has a 99 3-point shot. I know a lot of players want to go 99 because 99 3-ball was the wave in NBA 2K26, especially with them cap breakers. Steph is not known for his finishing, so he's extremely limited on his driving dunk. No attributes added to his driving dunk, but he has an 88 driving layup. And with 2K's new customized layup options, I imagine they're going to make layups slightly overpowered, at least initially, I imagine, just to push the new customization layup package feature. Moving back into shooting, that 99 3-ball with an 89 mid-range and a 98 free throw. How taxing is that 99 3-ball going to be in NBA 2K26? Has already limited any option for a driving dunk. He stays with the 88 driving layup. Very little defense, as Steph is not known for defense either, but in his playmaking, that 99 3-ball taxing his playmaking as well, only allowed him a 76 pass accuracy with a 90 ball handle and an 86 speed with ball. Ideally for point guards, when comparing to NBA 2K25, these playmaking attributes wouldn't prove to be sufficient enough, at least not at the 1 position. Maybe at the 2 it'll work. Moving on into his physicals, I'll move that up and we'll zoom back in. An 86 speed with an 81 agility, 34 strength, 56 vert. Not necessary for a Steph Curry build to have strength or vertical, but the speed and agility at 86 and 81 respectively, 2K deems impossible to guard, which will kind of zoom back out. Those stats are impossible to guard on NBA 2K26. What are they telling us? It looked like a decent build for shooting alone, but pretty much lacking in other areas. Mind you, it is a build without cap breakers, so he can probably increase some of his playmaking attributes so he can get the animations that most players need when they compete online. So now that we got all the numbers, let's take these same stats and put them into NBA 2K25's builder to see if NBA 2K26's builder is going to be more restrictive or it's more forgiving. So here we are on the 2K25 builder. We're just going to get his number right. We'll move it down to 30, continue forward. He's at the point guard position. We know he's 6'1". They got him listed at 185 pounds and he has a 6'2" wingspan. So we'll continue on. Starting at the very top, we'll go with the 74 close shot because that's what he has there. Add that to 74. Moving on down, he has an 88 driving layup. I also want to see what badges open up for an 88 driving layup. As we push this up, he gets flow game on gold and layup mix master on silver. And as you guys know, NBA 2K26 is bringing back the same exact badges. Driving dunk at 25, standing dunk at 25 as well, but his post control was at 36, so I'll get that number up. His mid-range shot was at an 89. We're gonna push that all the way up to 89 and see what badges open up as well to see if it's anything similar to NBA 2K26, or at least you get an idea of what you get for having an 89 mid-range with that 99 3-ball. You know, it opens up everything to legend badges. He had a 98 free throw, and hopefully, you know, free throws are better on NBA 2K26 because we had to put too many attributes on our free throw just to see that joint fumble around the rim before going in. It was so hard to green on NBA 2K26, one of the easiest shots to make. I don't know what 2K was thinking with that. Hopefully they fixed that. He had a 76 pass accuracy, which on NBA 2K25 is not sufficient enough for a point guard unless you're an ISO type of guard. He has the 90 ball handle, so let's see what opens up. Handles for days opened up on gold. Consider the max plus 2s as well when you're creating your builds on NBA 2K26 because he could take that gold to legend with a max plus 2 badge, and there's multiple ways to get that max plus 2. I imagine some are going to be in the season, and then you can do those build specialization quest line challenges to permanently unlock a max plus 2. He has an 86 speed with ball, no interior defense, but his perimeter defense is at a 74, so we'll add that up. 74. His steal is at a 67. Put that up. See where this build is fitting to be limited at 25 block. His rebounding is set at 25 and 36 on this NBA 2K26 build, but I'm gonna leave that alone for now and let's move on to his speed. We'll come back to that rebound because it says on his 26 build that his defensive rebound is at 36. I'm gonna leave that for now. Go into speed, get his speed up to an 86. We're already at 98 overall, so I don't know how much more we can add here. And his agility is at 77 and the build caps out. So I can't even add any more attributes. The differences so far on the 26 build, he has a 34 strength. The vertical seems to be the same, so I think we could get that to 34. The only options that we have now available for us to increase is either getting his free throw to 99. That's one option. It didn't hit 99 yet. And then maybe adding some block or offensive rebound or even an attribute to standing dunk, interior defense. That's the only thing that's opened up. So the builder for 25 seems similar to NBA 2K26, but when trying to apply the same exact attributes from this NBA 2K26 build, it seems like NBA 2K25's builder is more restrictive. The main attributes got where they needed to go, like the 99 3-ball and the 89 mid-range, along with some of his playmaking, but it seemed like a few attributes off, and I could not recreate this NBA 2K26 build on NBA 2K25 to make it identical. Even though the builder is very similar on NBA 2K25, the main reason why I couldn't create it identical to the 26 build is because on NBA 2K26 has already been confirmed that the way in which attributes are tethered. You understand how when you increase your 3-ball, it's going to increase your mid-range. The same goes for maybe your driving dunk and your driving layup. As you increase, these attributes are tethered. 2K is changing the attributes that are tethered and tied to each other for NBA 2K26, and we're gonna have to get our hands on the builder to see which attributes are actually tied together. But overall, the builder is very similar. So what you're seeing in NBA 2K26, the builds that we're going to be going over the next few days, you guys will be able to plan ahead and have that build in mind for the new and upcoming game. I'm curious to know what's going to be your first build on NBA 2K26. What do you guys think about this first Steph Curry build? Again, I just want to remind you guys that all of this, the builder, the attributes, the max plus twos, even along with cap breakers, the functionality of all this stuff, the fluidity of all this stuff is all dependent upon how 2K executes gameplay. I'm curious to hear your thoughts about this stuff, so share them in the comment section below. If any of you guys are new here, you want to stay up to date with the latest information on NBA 2K26, drop a like and sub on your way out. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy, y'all. If you guys are tired of running with randoms and you're looking for players to run with on NBA 2K, come on out and join the AllCity 2K Discord. The link will be in the description below. Find players and get runs now. Drop a like and drop a sub on your way out. Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy, y'all.